Hi everybody, my name is Boss Mode Billy. I like to make gaming content as well as other videos. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you love Roblox as much as I do. I'm going to do more gameplay videos and walkthrough tutorials in the future, so make sure you ring that bell for notifications. Welcome back to Obby, but you're on a bike. This is World 46 Gamers. Are you a part of the Boss Mode Nation? Let me know in the comments below if you are Boss Mode. Let's get into it, gamers. Think about it at first. Both riding a bike and loving ourselves can be super intimidating. We've all been there, right? You get on that bike for the first time as a kid, and your parents are holding onto you tight, just hoping you don't fall off. And then suddenly, they let go, and you're left to figure it out on your own. It's scary, but it's also kind of exhilarating because you have no idea what's going to happen next. Same thing with learning to love ourselves. When we first start trying to develop self-love, it can feel like this huge, insurmountable task. We're unsure how to balance our own worth and value with all the negative thoughts and criticisms that we've internalized over the years. It's easy to get caught up in thinking that we just aren't good enough, or that we need someone else's validation to be worthy. But the thing is, learning to love ourselves isn't about finding some magic formula or getting to a specific destination. It's more like a process of learning to balance and steady ourselves, moment by moment. As you keep practicing riding a bike, something amazing happens. You start to develop this sense of balance and coordination that lets you glide effortlessly through the streets. You begin to feel more confident on your bike, like you can handle anything that comes your way. And it's not just about the physical act of balancing on two wheels, it's also about building confidence in yourself as a rider. The same thing happens when we practice self-love and self-care. At first, it might feel awkward or uncomfortable to prioritize our own needs and desires. We might worry that others will think we are being selfish or that we'll fail somehow. But with time and patience, we start to develop this sense of inner balance and stability that lets us navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. We begin to trust ourselves more, to listen to our intuition and honor our own needs and boundaries. And when we make mistakes, because let's face it, we're all going to stumble sometimes, we learn to pick ourselves back up and keep moving forward, knowing that we've got the skills and resilience to get back on track. Think about it when you're learning to ride a bike. Those training wheels are basically the ultimate safety net. They give you the confidence to push off and start rolling, even if you don't feel totally sure of yourself at first. And as you build up speed and momentum, the training wheels gradually get smaller and smaller until eventually they come off altogether. It's kind of like that with self-care practices too. When we're just starting out on this journey of learning to love ourselves, it can be really tough to know where to begin. We might feel overwhelmed or uncertain about how to prioritize our own needs. That's where practices like meditation and journaling come in. They give us the support and structure we need to start building momentum and cultivating self-love. By committing to these small, daily habits, we can gradually develop a greater sense of awareness and compassion for ourselves, even when things get tough. And as we grow more confident in our ability to take care of ourselves, those training wheels, or in this case, our self-care practices, start to fall away, leaving us free to ride solo and explore the world on our own terms. So you've been riding a bike for a while now, and you're feeling pretty confident on two wheels. You know how to handle the basics, from pedaling and braking to turning and stopping. But then suddenly, you encounter a big obstacle like a pothole in the road or a busy street with no bike lane. At first, it's easy to get thrown off balance by these challenges. Your heart starts racing, your hands tighten on the handlebars, and you're not sure what to do next. But as you keep practicing and getting more comfortable on your bike, you start to develop a sense of resilience that lets you navigate obstacles with greater ease. You learn to anticipate potential hazards, to adjust your speed and route accordingly, and to stay focused even when things get tough. And then, something amazing happens. You hit a flow state where everything seems to come together in perfect harmony. Your legs are pumping, the wind is rushing past you, and you're fully present in the moment. It's exactly the same with self-love. As we grow more comfortable with our own emotions and needs, we start to develop this sense of resilience that lets us navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. We learn to anticipate potential pitfalls, to adjust our approach accordingly, and to stay focused even when things get tough. And then, we hit a flow state where everything seems to come together in perfect harmony, and we're fully present in the moment, living our lives on our own terms. One of the hardest things about learning to ride a bike or learning to love ourselves is dealing with the inevitable setbacks and mistakes. We all fall off our bikes at some point, whether it's due to inexperience, distraction, or plain old bad luck. And when we do, it can be tempting to get discouraged. to wonder if we're just not cut out for this whole riding thing. But the truth is, falling off a bike is an inevitable part of the learning process. It's how we respond to those falls that really matters. Do we give up and walk away, or do we use them as an opportunity to learn and grow? The same thing applies to our journey towards self-acceptance. We're going to make mistakes along the way. We're going to say things we regret, act in ways that don't align with our values, and struggle with feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. But it's what we learn from those falls that ultimately helps us ride smoothly into a deeper love for ourselves. We learn to be kinder and more compassionate towards ourselves when we mess up instead of beating ourselves up over every little mistake. We learn to see our failures as opportunities for growth, rather than as evidence of our own shortcomings. And we learn to trust in our own resilience and ability to bounce back from adversity. So the next time you find yourself on a bike ride or struggling with self-doubt and uncertainty, remember that falling off is not the end of the world, it's just a natural part of the journey. And instead of getting discouraged, try to see those falls as chances to learn and grow, to develop greater self-awareness and compassion for yourself. With time and practice, you'll find that you're able to ride smoothly into a deeper love for yourself, no matter what obstacles come your way. Thanks for watching! If you want to see more of this content, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell. Peace out, gamers!